Всем привет! Это канал Черный Феникс, и сегодня я покажу удаленные сцены, которые не вошли в прокатную версию сериала «Игра Престолов». Их можно было увидеть в режиссерской версии или на Blu-ray. И не забудьте подписаться на мой канал.
Your Grace. Your Grace? Did you hear that? From now on, you'd better kneel every time I fart.
Stand, boy. We don't kneel for anyone beyond the wall. So, you're Ned Stark's bastard. Thank you for the gift, Lord of Bones. You can leave us. The girl likes you. You like her backs now. That why you want to join us?
Don't panic, boy. You're allowed to want some ginger minch. This isn't the damned Night's Watch will make you swear off girls. I'm glad you're crossing and fucking's a sin. There's more of us every year, and less of you.
This chicken eater you thought was king is torment giant's bane.
You're just sorry because I look more kingly than you. Still, I can't believe this pup killed the orphan.
Up here beyond the wall, mothers tell their sons, if you're not good, the half-hand will get you. He was our enemy, and I'm glad he's dead. He was my brother once, back when he had a whole hand. Colin always travelled with his best men. What were you doing with him?
The Lord Commander sent me to the Half-Hand for seasoning.
Why?
He wants me to lead one day.
But here you are, a traitor, kneeling before the king beyond the wall.
If I'm a traitor, then you are too.
He crossed the river to give battle, and we routed him. Nearly 400 Lannisters killed, another 100 taken prisoner, and the Mountain was lucky to escape with his life. He will think twice before picking another fight with the Tullys.
Your victory at the stone mill is already the subject of songs across the Riverlands, Uncle. These songs will spread throughout the Seven Kingdoms, and hope will spread with them.
Thousands of Northmen have already died fighting this war. They have no more use for hope. All that remains for them is justice.
That is why we are all here, Lord Karstark. For your sons, for my father, for all those that have died at Lannister hands, and for those who still live under their yoke. I will not stop until they have their justice. This I swear to you. I need to speak with my family.
If I may, nephew, I encountered a situation with one of my lieutenants at the stone mill, which may have some bearing.
Why don't you shut your mouth about that damn mill? I don't call him nephew. He's your king. We seem to be running short on patience here.
You know who isn't? Tywin Lannister.
My apologies, my lord, for interrupting your time of leisure. But I only want to discuss a few matters with you privately in advance of today's council meeting. I often find that the council environment is less than hospitable to the principles of good governance.
But you are no longer on the council, by official decree of the hand of the king.
Your son did conspire to keep me from my rightful place in the chamber, as well as affronting my dignity in other ways.
In my absence, my son was acting hand.
But you are the hand now, my lord.
But I have not revoked the acting hand's decree.
Oh, my lord, I must say that this is most surprising to
Perhaps
me.
he had it right. Perhaps in the black cells you truly found your level.
Oh, my lord, you cannot mean that.
Stop it. Am I the only one to see through this performance? Is it possible that so many could be so stupid for so long? Huh?
There are times when I have trouble believing it myself.
And why do you bother?
So many flowers, my lord, each wanting to grow the tallest, bloom the brightest. And one by one, sooner or later, they all get plucked. I don't want to be the tallest or the brightest. I only want to remain in the garden until my time comes to return to the dirt.
Well, thank you for your poetic candor. But I still don't see why I should let you back on my council.
The King's counsel, my lord.
I could have you return to the dirt this afternoon, if you like.
Since the time I convinced the Mad King to open his gates to you, I have served the interests of the House of Lannister unfailingly.
Yeah, yet you still betrayed my son's trust.
Because I felt he was acting against those interests, yes.
And what have I done to earn this touching loyalty?
You have built the strongest house.
What happens when we are no longer the strongest house?
By that time, I will be rotting beneath the floor of the Sept of Baelor, if you deem my years of service worthy of that honor.
Well, in the future, you will serve me more actively, as befits a man of your vigor.
Yes, my lord.
Take those to the kitchen. I'll have them for supper.
Yes, my lord.
What else?
A number of gold cloaks who deserted during the battle have filtered back into the barracks, hoping to be reinstated, my lord.
Their cowardice put the king's life in danger. I want them all put to death.
Oh, they deserve death, Your Grace, without question. And yet, perhaps it might be wiser to send them to the wall. Reports from the Night's Watch suggest that the king beyond the wall has amassed a great army.
The Watch is severely undermanned. If the wall should fail...
The wildlings will flood the north. Well, let them. Give Balin Greyjoy and young Robb Stark someone else to fight besides each other. And maybe we'll even send an envoy into the frozen waste to talk with this Mance raider.
Could be a job for you, little brother, if your current position doesn't work out.
Go back to sleep.
Если вам понравилось это видео, ставь лайк и подписывайтесь на мой канал. С вами был Черный Феникс, до скорой встречи, пока.